Right, hello everyone, and welcome to another round of 16 match between Riotkiller and their Chaos Dwarves versus Jeddybear and his Norse team. Very exciting. Ice cold killers. They'll have to do a bit of banging today to get through this tough game. Versus a very, very capable Chaos Dwarf team. So it looks like the Norse chose to receive in a shock to everyone, I'm sure. Surprisingly, the Chorfs are the ones down TV with a bribe and a babe. The Chorfs have 13 men's with two DPs, two DPs, one rookie. We have two bulls, both of them block, break, tackle, one with mighty blow. We have this strength 4 block, sure hands, hobgoblin, DP wrestle, and then do we only have 4 Chorfs? Oh my! Only 4 Chorfs. That might explain the 150 differential. So we have a mighty blow piling on, a claw, and 2 guard. Yeah, it's pretty light actually. Yeah. Now that you look at it, compared to the other ones. And then the Norse have also 13 men's, but look at these absolutes. Look at these freaks. Like, we have a bunch of rookies, like 5 rookies. One has guard, one has DP. We have a block guard, Ulf. We have a block guard, mighty blow, stand firm, Ulf. We have a block guard, mighty blow, Yeti. And then we get into the real juicy bits where we have mighty blow piling on, tackle, juggernaut, dauntless, berserker. And on this side we have mighty blow, tackle, piling on, juggernaut, pro, berserker as well. And then we have this runner who's move up, dodge, sure hands, sidestep, and kick off return. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Riotkiller's one. If we can, I don't know if it's on this, but did Riotkiller come through? No, Riotkiller came through the league, so I'm not sure what happened there. Which one of these is my... Oh, yeah. Because I need my timer. That's the one. There we go. We were on the wrong scene, everyone. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Riotkiller's team. Must have gotten beaten up somewhere along the lines. Easily happens, I suppose, in a 30-game cycle. So, since the Norse chose to receive, his move up is also moved down, is it? It would appear so. Well, it's less good then, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks, Benbow. Yeah. Just wondering if the chat box is appearing on the screen. It used to. I didn't notice to pop up for that message, but yeah. So I mean, look, the Norse are going to be looking to bang him out. At least they don't have to play against a wizard, but like obviously playing against a bribe and a keg means that they need to be doing some oh, yes, they have 6 Chorfs. They just disappeared when I paused it. Fantastic. So what was the other one? So we have a guard, this claw, mighty blow one, and this was just another guard one, maybe. Thank you, Coordinate. Yeah, I was wondering how they just didn't just have like 2 rookie Chorfs or like induce a Chorf or something. There we go. And an extra reroll for the Chorfs. Ah, yes. Well, let's see if the Norse can do any lasting damage. Maybe the 2 missing Chorfs was prophetic of sorts. Pile it on. Did nothing. And it looks like we're going to hit a bull. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Just get some pin to the sideline. Although with the break tackle, it's not as good, is it? So, yeah. I thought we might be fouling as well, but I guess we're just protecting the guy on the ground. The ball gets picked up. It's in a bit of a cage. And we'll get to see which which player the Chaos or the Chorfs are going to bang on. They've opted for the Ulf. They've double skulled and re-rolled into a push. And he'll say, stand firm. I got the pleasure of doing that many a time this weekend. The despair in your opponent's eyes. When they keep rolling pushes and you pretend to decide whether you're going to stand firm or not. And you're like, yeah, I'll stand firm. Yeah, that seems good. I guess this guy's coming up and blitzing. Yeah. Nice. Just pushes. Pro fails. We do get him, though. Nothing doing so far. Just a stun. Pile it on. Piling on, clearly a fake skill as we've seen so far in this game. Although there has been a couple of games recently But, you know, that's a bit of a spoiler for future games. Piling on is obviously a fantastic skill that should definitely have stayed in the game. Well, we're fantastic at getting stuns. It's actually very like watching myself play Blood Bowl. This, you know, my last game at the weekend, every time I rolled armor, it was 10, 11. Every time I rolled for the injury, it was 3, 4. It is better than Pile Driver, that's for sure. The Yeti is getting Mighty Blowed, which isn't very good, is it? He's just stunned, and here comes the foul, because we have a bribe. In with the DP, kick it in the head. And nothing. Man, this has been a very lacking in blood game so far, hasn't it? Well, break tackle does a thing. The Norse have taken some space, and Jeddybear has decided that he's going to take out the wolf, or take out the bull even. Not with dice like that, he's not though. Do we just move up here and take a foul on this guy? We're moving back. Don't know if I like this plan. Like, it's what, a 2+ to hit the ball? But we got to jump up it. And we got another stun. Thick skull keeping him from getting KO'd. Oh, we are fouling. Excellent, excellent. Cast. Let's go. MNG. Ooh, the apple makes him better. Still, a pretty nice player to get off the pitch for now. Just taking this blitz. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty nice, right? You get this hit and then you just get to foul the Yeti again. Kaz's him. So that's the guard gone for this game and the next. And get a nice juicy foul in here on the Yeti as well. Flips him over, gets a stun, but is caught. And the ref says, "There, that's fine. Off you go." Yeah, it really is cruel, isn't it? Just fuck the ball, honestly. Just bang away. I mean, look, the ball will eventually just come to you, right? Especially when the Norse are like, we'll bring the ball back. I mean, bringing the ball back is fine, right? But, wonder if we surf this bull now. I guess we don't. Tick Skull keeps him on the pitch. For Tick Skull really popping for the Chorfs. Pro works. Man, another KO. Piles it on. Makes him better. 1D POW. And follows. Man, the follows. And puts a reroll into the jump off. Which I guess is pretty cool, isn't it? Because we get to Kaz a Chorf. Yeah. I'm not really sure either, Jock, about the piling on after a KO. Like, he's off the pitch. It's a 4+ to come back. Well, I guess in this case it's a 3+ to come back. But yeah. Right, this ball is definitely getting hit, right? Like, as much as the Chorfs want to ignore the ball, it's a 2+. But they've also taken some removals now, right? I mean, 2, but it's 2 each. KO and a Kaz, yeah, and a Kaz and a got better. But like, just take this KO, right, and then just run down the field. Because the less players your opponent has, the easier it is to just remove everything else. At least that's what happens to me. Puts in the greed reroll on the Ulf, which I think is probably fair. You got 4 of them. Or kicking something else in the head. The bribe is gone. Oh, it's the killer. Okay. Whew. I mean, that's the danger of kicking something in the head without a bribe, isn't it? So the Chorfs are now down 3 players. And the Norse are down 2 players. So the Norse have a 1-player advantage. But the Yeti's been lying on the ground for the whole game, basically. And this guy is getting fierce fouled. Although I do think we've run out of hobgoblins, have we? Or is there one left somewhere? There's one here. Yeah. This ball just needs to fuck off. Right? Just get the ball gone. Everything else can stay and bang if you want. We do get to Mighty Blow Claw this one. And he's Kaz. Oh boy. Well. Claw Mighty, turns out. Pretty good. And he can jump up and hit. I think I would have probably just dodged. But it's worked out okay. I mean, he might die next turn, like, but it's fine for now. Down he goes. And Stand Firm guy is doing a stand-up job. Man, both teams have gotten really into just like an absolute fight here, haven't they? The Norse are just like, yeah, I have the ball, but we're happy to do some banging. Because honestly, like, they've been really, really good at banging, the Norse, so far, haven't they? Like, everything they've touched has been has just been stunned or whatever. And that's a big foul. That's killed him. And he's gone. Not permanently, but he's gone for the rest of this game. And that's what you get for doing the hit, the jump up hit, right? The dodge away is probably just better. But yeah, so I mean, we need to get this ball away. And we need to probably do some more Yeti blitzes, right? Take this jump up hit, take a Yeti blitz. He probably stands up as well. Well, the Yeti tried about jumping, or tried to hit, but failed. The jump up hit has also not gone amazingly. But it's worked out. We can pile on a bull. Be pretty amazing to remove this. He's Kaz. Fuck me. Fuck me. Man, there's no team left for either of them. I don't know about this foul. 1 assist. I think you just leave it. The chances of you getting sent off are quite high, isn't it? So that's now four removals for the Chorfs. 1 sent off, 3 Kaz. 2 is a 3 for the Norse as well. So, but there's 5 Chorfs off the pitch currently. Well, there's 5 Chorf players. But these continuing fouls can really make the difference. But they can kind of go both ways. And honestly, the Norse probably have the Chorfs exactly where they want them right now. Although, probably getting your Yeti killed is maybe not necessarily exactly where you want them. But, bang on men's. The Chorfs are getting wrecked, yeah. They're getting absolutely pummeled. It's hard to have any sympathy for a Chorf though, isn't it? You know, they've spent all year doing this to everyone else. It's hard to feel bad. Oh, we're going down. Oh, okay. I guess yeah, it's the soft target, and he's also the thing he's going to foul with, so that makes sense. Yeah. Pile it on. Let's go. Stunned. Now the Norse have to remember to not forget to score next turn. Take a 1D here and a 1D there. Hello. Hello, Hargrim. How are you doing, mate? Double skulls without a reroll. Whoa. Whoa. Now, do the Norse take some hits? Don't even know what we hit. I mean, the Yeti can't do anything. Maybe we just hit this with this, right? And if we get that down, then we can jump up and pile on the bull. That seems pretty good, actually. And then this can just go into the stand firm. Excellent, excellent. Doesn't get him, but take the push and go into stand firm, etc, etc, etc. Dauntless fails, doesn't matter. He's going down. Pile it on. Flips him. Oh, just a stun. We're not doing a Yeti blitz, are we? It's okay. Okay, I suppose it's 3 dice. I don't know. I've rolled some bad dice in my time. Although I suppose triple skull is like what? A 1 in 256 or something? Maybe 1 in 216. That's it. Yeah, wasn't far off. Let's go. I mean, that's still quite likely, isn't it? So now the Norse are getting banged on. They don't have any bench, and neither do the Chorfs. But unfortunately, the Norse now have to survive. So they're both on what, 10? Is it? Or the Norse 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Chorfs versus what, 10 Norse. But unfortunately, the Norse have to survive 2 rounds of LOS hits. So it could easily go from like 10 to you know, 4. Because I'm assuming the Chorfs are going to continue to foul. Well, at least it wasn't a riot or anything. So, here we go. It's just a case of how bad are these LOS blocks going to be for the Norse, really. Survive number 1. Didn't survive number 2 though, did we? So we're 9 apiece for the rest of the game. Survive number 3. Survive number 4. Now we just have to survive the blitz and the foul. We survived the blitz. Let's go. Well, excellent, excellent. This is all working out well for the Norse. And then we've got to survive this foul. So pretty much a guaranteed armor break, right? Stun for a send-off. Ooh, that's pretty massive. That's pretty massive. Kind of, honestly, you know, I was like, whew, the Chorfs are kind of getting back into this, but now they're on 8. So 8 versus 9. Man, they've just been kicking the ever-living shite out of each other, haven't they? They got a KO to come back as well. Oh yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Well, I just, you know, I've tried to roll a few 4+s at the weekend. But yeah, I mean, if they scored, they might come back. So hard to protect these key pieces, isn't it? A 4+ are hard, yeah. I mean, I was playing Necro at the weekend. I did quite well on rolling my 4+, I'll tell you that. I also succeeded 2 6+ passes to score touchdowns. So, you know, I was quite good. Penny Ice Tree. Just a stun. Vicious Ref. Here we go again. Another stun. Let's go. Double skulls. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Okay, okay. Let's not leave my absolute favoritism for the Norse to really show. Nothing against Riotkiller, right? It's just, you know, after watching a bit of Blood Bowl 2, you kind of see that Chorfs win a lot of games. Pretty nice shape here, actually. Kind of prevents the frenzy, creates some traps and stuff. He says as the Yeti comes charging in. Just a stun though. I too like to base my Yeti up against some claws. But I mean, still, at like, the alternative is to just what? Not blitz. So, it is what it is. So, we've powered a Lino, and then we get to claw the Yeti. And then, if we're feeling particularly rowdy still, we can foul. Although, I don't know if we are fouling here, are we? Well, it's all worked out so far. Are we going for a foul here? I guess we are. Man, I don't know. I'd be really tempted by not fouling, but I can also really see the appeal. I'd be so torn. I probably wouldn't personally, but you know, I wouldn't have cast the Yeti then, would I? Yeah, I mean, of course it's getting fouled, right? But if I was on like 11 players, I probably would. If I was on 8, I wouldn't. I don't think. I don't know. But then there's the whole argument of, well, you need to see that you're like, you really need to start high rolling to get back in the game, right? So it's tricky as well, like, because when you're in the game, you have a different mindset. And if you're in the game, you start feeling like you're a bit behind or whatever, and you need to make that switch. Whereas obviously, I'm sitting here without a care in the world. I'm just watching. I'm watching dice roll and things die. I'm having a fantastic afternoon without any of the stress about worrying. Yeah, for sure. We'll be getting onto your game probably after this one. I'm pretty sure like 3 out of the 4 games we have left to watch in the round of 16 have Chorfs. Which is exciting, isn't it? So maybe some of my disdain and my aspirations for the Norse winning here are feeding into that, so that I have less Chorf games to watch in the quarterfinals. But yeah, I mean, like, all of a sudden, you know, the Norse have lost 2 of their big pieces, right? And now they're forcing the basing and stuff, trying to get back in the fight. But the guard and the strength of the Chorfs is probably enough to be able to fight back. But in saying that, we have manufactured 1D on the ball, thanks to Dauntless, which we skull out of and get Kaz. Yeah, I mean, look, it's super unlucky that happened, right? But fuck it, like in a game where the Norse were looking so comfortable, it's less looking good now, isn't it? It's looking very much favored the Chorfs now. A Chorf team won in your game? Wow. You're saying a Chorf team won in a Chorf mirror match? It's funny, Cruel, because I actually don't know who won your game. I remember the score line in your game, but I can't remember who scored what. Or potentially didn't score what. You know, could have been a 0-0 draw that went to kicks. Who's to say? Who's to say how many touchdowns were not or potentially scored? Man, the Norse aren't having a good time of it, are they? They're out of rerolls now. But like, in saying that, they've managed like 5 dice on the ball. Well, 6 dice on the ball. Which is still pretty good. Yeah. So there was Benbow's Chorfs, which we've already seen beating Angus in this round of 16. Then there was Riotkiller's Chorfs versus Jeddybears. There was Kalon's Chorfs versus Antonis, and then there was your Chorfs Cruel versus PK83. That's a lot of Chorfs in the round of 16, right? Like, there's very little elves. There's like what, the Wanderer and Antonis. Is there only 2 elf teams in the round of 16? Yeah, I mean, the Norse have lost another one, which is pretty sad. And I guess we're just taking the dodge off. We're just in 3+ off here. Come up here. No, Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a big 3+. Like, if you fail that 3+, you probably do lose the game. Well, maybe not. Maybe you don't lose the game. I don't know. Like, if you won a 9 there, your opponent then has the potential 1 and 9 to win the game, I suppose. Although, with the amount of players the Norse have, maybe it's not that amazing. Man, another Cal's Chorf, and he's gone for the next game. You know, I wasn't far off when I said my me saying that there was only 4 Chorfs was prophetic. We're like, we're not even playing 7s at this point here, are we? We have 5 Norse versus, well, 7 Chorfs. It's amazing how the Chorfs still have 7 players, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, this, like, we can actually make a full cage here. Not that we really need to with strength 4, we just kind of need to screen it off. He's just going full potato mode. I guess we really only need to worry about him. He's not getting us. He's not really getting us, so he just needs to come up and stand, like, here. Uh-oh. We do make it. So then all the Norse have is like a couple of I guess a 4-4-3. You want to go this turn? Just bang out some more. Bang out some more and base up, I guess. Cool. I guess it forces them in. Maybe forces them in next turn. Like, this Chorf is doing nothing. He's not really doing anything other than getting an assist on. Yeah. Be interested to see if we're planning on stalling this. I'm not sure if we can. We're just taking another 3+. Another 1 and 9 maybe? Man. You know, funnily enough, like, it's very easy to say that the Chorfs have gotten banged out here, right? But, like, then you look at the Norse and you're like, well, the Chorfs have gotten banged out, but the Norse have just been deleted. So we do make the dodge to score. I mean, look. Imagine making 2 successful 3+ dodges with the ball in a game. I don't think I have ever done that. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out here watching this thinking, man, I wish I could dodge like that anytime. So, a lot of KOs have failed. In fact, all 3 KOs for the Norse have failed. So there are in fact 4 Norse players, which I said that if a bad LOS, bad LOS on turn 8 and turn 9, they could be down to 4, and they are. The Chorfs still have 7, so 4v7, and the Norse have a 2 turn, which isn't actually that impossible, is it? I mean, it kind of sucks that these guys have to go on the LOS. You have to put someone back. I guess he's kick off return. And it goes to the other side of the pitch. Quick snap though is pretty nice. And then they can all just move. So I guess we're blitzing this, picking the ball up and passing it to this guy maybe. I think that needed to be a blitz. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, you just blitz that. Call it a half. Let's go to OT. Where, well, to be fair, if they can get some players back, right? Could be 7v7 for OT. Wonder if you foul. Again, it's tempting to foul, but I don't know if I would. I mean, we obviously are, but I don't know if I would foul. Guess the 4+ for the 3 then to come back, so they're probably not likely to be on 7, right? Especially if you Kaz them. Well, he's dead. So they're definitely on a max of 6 now. And he can't score. Okay. Well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Well, we might have 2 Norse players for OT. What a brutal, brutal game this has been. So, do the Norse get any of their KOs back? They get 3 out of 4, which is actually impressive. It's actually quite good that they got 3 out of 4. I mean, the Norse need to win the toss to have any chance, right? And they lost the toss. Okay. I mean, it's not over, right? Look, there's 5 versus 7. Although it's probably pretty over. Admittedly. I mean, look, a short kick blitz might give the Norse a chance. An extra reroll definitely helps them. The kick is kind of perfect, though. You know, it's kind of perfect for the Chorfs. Him not dying is pretty good. Him not dying is also amazing. Double sculling there and using the last reroll. Ooh, that's an interesting one as to whether you do reroll that one or not, right? I mean, I guess you. I don't know. I suppose you probably do, because they can take a blitz and he could come in and pick the ball up and you might just not get the ball down, or you'll have to put the reroll into getting him down anyway. So I guess reroll is fine. Oof. And their last reroll goes as well. As does the Chorf, so that's pretty good. Right, so we've got one back. Which definitely helps. And we'll force another 3+ dodge off, which, you know, they'll surely fail, one of them. And no rerolls for the dodge this time. Surely this square is better. This square is just like, I know he gets another 2D with wrestle, right? But this just gives him a 3+ dodge off. I think at this stage you want him to be making a 2D with wrestle. It is a classic. Yeah. Gets the dodge off again. Easy. Easy game when you make all your dodges. I mean, to be fair, this is quite a good position. But like if you were here, right? And then you sidestep to here on the push, then the ball is just locked into a 4+. Well, the Norse were doing so well, and they've that's probably that then. Which is super unlucky. Man, the Norse, I feel the Norse obviously have been like super unlucky in this game, he says, casting an eye to the top right hand corner of the screen. But like still, I feel the Chorfs have rode their luck a bit in this game. He says as he looks in the bottom left hand corner of the screen at all the pain and misery. But I don't know. Don't say it's over. Yeah, it's not over. I mean it's not, right? There's a 4+3+, there's a 4+3+ uphill. There was a 4+3+ uphill, which I think you probably just take. I mean it's still just over, right? Like, you take this hit, he dodges off, wrestles, and just maybe you go for the 2+ to win the game. I think you take this hit, right, and you see what happens. And on a POW, and then, well, just on a POW, then it's fine, right? You just stand there. Leave them the 3+. Leave them the 3+ uphill. And then win the game next turn. Yep, so. Can I say it's over now? There we go. Man, what a brutal game. Like, there was going to be no winner to this game, really, was it? Like, realistically. There was just no winner. Like, the amount of damage the Chorfs took. I mean, maybe they only had one Kaz Chorf in the end. But, yeah, fuck me. It's overtime, yeah, it's overtime, Glacier, yeah. And it's over now. So, congratulations to Riotkiller and their Chorfs, moving on to the quarterfinals, and commiserations to Jeddybear. It was a fantastic effort with the Norse. Look at that, the armor breaks 21-25, pretty close, honestly. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.